Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready? Right.
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks.
Hello and welcome back to the Drew and Stu podcast. I'm Drew. That's Cam. Cam, great week for you. 9-4-1. I was 7-6-1. We got the push on the Jets because we had them at 13 and the game ended at 13.
Yeah.
My props were 2-3, but it was still a positive week because the one prop was plus 200 Lamar Jackson interception, and he threw two. The Cleveland Browns should have won that football game outright, Cam, but Shedeur Sanders came in and just shit the bed. Like, that guy sucks.
Dude, we had a lot of injuries. Me and Drew had some serious picks this week. Every game had problems. Love.
Jordan Love go out. Dylan Gabriel go out. Bryce Young went out. Three of our picks in the contest, the quarterbacks got injured, and I was like, what is going on?
Oh, I was literally raging. And then I'm thinking, Drew, you know what the craziest thing was, too? When like we talked about the games earlier in the week, and the game that shocked me the most, I guess, is what happened? Like, this is the Chargers. Like, Jacksonville, like, that game, like, Jacksonville just went in and went, bam, and they looked so bad before.
80% run the Chargers.
Yep.
And what happens to public dogs?
I know. I'm telling you, Drew, I hate putting those picks in on Saturday, and everyone's like, oh, you should have your decisions done then. No, things change. Like, opinions change. And when Drew told me Minnesota was the most favorite pick in the contest, that was our game that we got wrong. That was just horrible. McCarthy, he's athletic, but you talked about it, Drew. He just can't get the ball there. It's funny. Yeah, well, the thing was, I watched him before where he's very accurate, but the problem with him is he just doesn't. What's the word I'm looking for? I think he still has the arm strength to be an NFL quarterback.
He doesn't throw with anticipation. He throws to the open guy.
That's
the guy's
the
wide
thing.
open. He throws to the spot instead of where he's going.
Yes.
The defender's like catching up, picked. It's just
like Minnesota was. They could have won that game too if Chicago didn't have a big kick return. But we need to cover the spread. But the bottom line is this, Drew. Seattle still covered. Okay, so Seattle's getting played. Sam Darnold threw 4 picks, and we almost won the game. Like, you couldn't have played any, and they were all inside our territory, Drew. They held them on a 4th and goal. Like all the Rams' points came off turnover. All of them.
Yep.
All of them. Right?
The Rams didn't look good, and they still beat you guys because Sam Darnold, once again, Cam, big game Sam, the big spot to go out first in the NFC West, and Sam Darnold goes.
You know what the problem with Sam Darnold is? He was so good
panics
this year at being calm. And then he had the panic mode again. Like, I get panic attacks, and that's exactly, I look like Sam Darnold. I'm like just shoveling the ball to a defender and freaking out. And Drew's like, relax, Cam, we'll fix your camera.
Well, remember when Sam Darnold was caught on camera against the Patriots, and he was like, I'm seeing ghosts.
Yeah, I'm seeing ghosts. Like. Yeah, well, I see a lot of things too, but I'm not a professional quarterback. But I'll tell you something, Drew. With that situation, it was one game. And we got to give a guy a benefit of the doubt. He's had a good year, but that's the problem. The Seattle Seahawks are actually watching that game Super Bowl contenders. If they can get if they have a quarterback that doesn't make mistakes with that defense, they can play with anybody in this.
If he didn't throw a pick, if he just protected the football, they win that game.
Oh, for fun. For one, Drew, 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4. Anyway, we need Dallas tonight, bro. Bad.
And then Detroit Cam against Philly on Sunday Night Football. Dan Campbell goes for it on 4th down. Way too much. I'm like, dude, just take the points. You're inside the 20. Just take the points. They lose by 7. 0 for 6 on 4th down. Dan Campbell.
They could have covered. They could have won.
They should have won outright. I know.
Well, you take threes. You take threes.
The defensive pass interference to end that game.
Oh.
Well, even Chris Collinsworth was like, what was that call? A.J. Brown, the handout, just gets nothing. No contact, nothing.
I had a buddy text me, and he's like a high roller, Drew. He bets like F1 and stuff. And even, I think the Eagles are his team, this guy, Vinny. He's like, hey, Cam, have you seen anything more fixed in the National Football League? I go, I'm not going to say fixed. I go, but as I tell my buddy Drew, it's one step up from professional wrestling.
It's crazy.
They can do, and the thing, the whole problem is, Drew, if you're going to do this, you have to change the rules with flags. College football has the best rules. Like, you could have a shit call in the end zone. Next thing you know, it's an automatic touchdown from the 1 unless you totally screw up. You have a 99% chance of scoring. In college, at least if a guy's beating you to throw him down,
15 yards.
It's 15 fucking yards. And you know what? At least that makes the team still do something. Like, the rules of the NFL are set up when there's bad calls to screw, like, a team can get totally screwed. And we see it all the time.
I think Chris Collinsworth can get fined because it was the first time, like he said on national television, this just cost him the game, and that was a horrible call. Yeah. And I was like, wow. Like, even
I'm glad he did it. And you know what, these guys, and I've been noticing it, Michael Strahan in the pregame shows, like, this ref's terrible. Like, I noticed a couple of guys are coming out more, and I'm good on them. Stop. And if these stupid guys, like, the rules guys, like, oh yeah, you know all those guys, like Drew, the guys
Like
who go,
Dean Blandino?
yeah. If you guys actually had some stones, and once in a while would not toe the company line, I'd respect you.
Dude,
but
every time they bring the ref in, he's always
I know.
like, "Oh,
It's
well,
the
it's
ref.
kind of
Ref made
close.
it-
You could go either way here." Like, what the fuck are you even on air for?
I know.
You're saying nothing of value.
That's what I'm saying. You're paying these guys to basically suck the NFL's you know what, and they never say, "Oh, that was a bad call by the ref" or whatever. I get he's a friend. Say you can say the guy's my buddy, but he screwed up. Like you can we both screw up. That's the thing. I'm so sick and tired of this league protecting itself. Like get some stones, figure it out, and refs don't call it pass interference on every play. You're ruining it. The NFL. Honestly, Drew, I watch it sometimes and I get so frustrated. Like I go out and take walks because I'm like the players play for their families, legacy, everything else, and these people just flexing their muscles on TV. Make the decisions to change outcomes. I'm not going to say they're not going to make mistakes, but be better. Be better at your job.
Be better for sure.
Yeah.
Cam, we got the full Josh Allen experience, the farmhand guy, throwing picks with two hands in the own end zone to stop a safety, and then luckily they held him to 3 there. Throws another pick, and then he gets 6 touchdowns. Offensive explosion.
That's what he does.
It's just people are like, "Oh, he looks like shit," and all of a sudden, "Oh, what the box score? He has 6 touchdowns." The second player ever to have 6 touchdowns in game, 3 rushing, 3 passing. He also did it last year. Otto Graham was the only other person.
Otto Graham, that's like 1940s Giants. But I will say this, Drew. It's going to be one of those things where you're playing like the Buccaneers are good, but you're going to make those mistakes in the playoffs, and you won't be able to come back with magic.
Yep.
So you could look at it. I look at it like,
Cam,
wow.
The way they're built with Shavers being their number one,
I know.
You need Superman Josh in order to try and win these games. So
You're right. You're right.
I think you need, and he had that crazy lateral earlier in the game that ended up being a forward pass. Like
Coleman's a healthy scratch.
Yeah, because he's just being late for practice. This guy's a prima donna. You can't be a prima donna when you're this bad. That's my thing. They're going to trade him for like a 5th round pick in the offseason.
Yeah, I really want to have that guy's back too because he seemed pretty cool. But yeah, you can't do that, Drew. You can't do that, right?
The Titans, Cam, almost came back and won outright.
By the way, how do I get you in the big screen again? I'm praying. Okay, there we go. Drew, we had a deal. You don't have to take me. No. Listeners, play the tape. The outright win. The outright win was the trip to Costco. The spread was wings and beers.
Oh, I don't know if that's right.
Check the tape.
I'll check the tape. I'll play.
Remember, you told me so confident. They almost won the game, dude.
They should have. I'm surprised they didn't go for 2.
I wanted to put it in the contest so bad, but we bailed them. I told you, off the bye. Like Houston's one of those teams too. Okay, like what do you say about the Texans? They got a decent defense.
Great defense.
Their offense reeks.
It's just Nico Collins and a bunch of bucks.
Without Nico Collins, they're our last place team. They're worse than Tennessee.
Yep. You called it. I was wrong.
I'm wrong a lot, Drew. But I just coming on like the Titans and that spread too. It was like 7 and went down to 5.5. So I'm kind of getting scared, right? So I'm like, oh, what's going on here? But anyway, it is what it is. But we got picks to do. We got games. Sorry, Drew. I'm really struggling into my new settings here and my new area.
It's all good, Cam. Before we move on to this week in Monday Night, Cam, Aaron Rodgers broke his left wrist, likely out for an extended period of time. So Mason Rudolph will be the starter. Might be an upgrade. Who knows? Drake London out at least week 12, probably longer. And Michael Penix's season is over, which means Kirk Cousins is now in at quarterback the rest of the season. I don't know. Falcons they're just done. And the
Falcons they're trash. No, great call. Drew,
the Livingstone spot, Cam, finishes 4-0 on the season.
Honestly, if you just listen, just listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. And I have one thing to say this show, guys. Drew needs to, when he has bad teams or teams in situations, just trust yourself, friend. Trust yourself. Dolphins in that game against Atlanta. You had this week. Just don't worry if they're bad teams or whatever. Spreads are there. You're really good at that stuff. Your first thing's like, oh, I really like Carolina. And I'll tell you, I thought Rico Dowdle's foot was fucking in. I don't know, like if you see white. No, but also lines aren't perfectly. I saw green. So it's like, so if you see part of his side of his shoe with green and maybe there's a tad of white.
When it was 4th down, Cam, after that, I was like, oh, we're done.
Like, how do you over, like, it was a beautiful play too. It's just like, what are you doing to this guy? That was like
I thought that was going to cost us the game, but
so
then
did
went for a fourth down and got the touchdown, so it's all good.
It's good, but it's just like he got robbed there. In my opinion.
Monday Night Football, Cam. The Dallas Cowboys going to Vegas, take on the Raiders. The spread is still 3.5. We have Dallas. I still like Dallas tonight. Is there any props you really like? First TD scores. What are you going with?
I don't really love Dallas tonight, but I'm praying for you, Drew. You're basically like a family member with me now. Like financially, we're tied at the hip till the end of the year. I told my girlfriend, I'm like, fuck, we need these wins. The fact that we got like that Green Bay game pissed me off too with the missed extra point. But then again, both kickers missed because of the wind. But they're just
two missed extra points.
Yeah, two. Sorry, two. It's sloppy game. Here's the deal. Dallas has a lot of guys coming back, which is good for us.
And they got Quinn Williams starting at DT.
Yeah, I just like some of these teams when they have all their guys out, just rally. Do the Raiders have it in them? That's the question. First touchdown tonight for Dallas. Who do you go with?
You going with your boy Ferguson at 11-1?
I like Ferguson. Is Blue the backup running back? What's his number?
He's 30-1.
You know what? A little sprinkle on our boy Blue from Texas, University of Texas. Eventually, he's going to get a couple touches.
Yep.
I think that number's too high for a guy. This is the thing about rookies. I really wanted to tell you this. I should have wrote it down. Henderson. Now he's the feature guy with Stevenson. All these young guys, know what they do with them? They give them half of the season, then they start to roll them. I don't know when Blue's going to be more part of the offense. It could be this week, next week, but it's happening soon. 30-1, Drew. I'm also going to take him for anytime touchdown tonight. Blue, that's my color, baby.
Plus
Dallas is blue, the start. Yeah, let's rock. Bally Bet. That's a great number. I'm worried about Dallas having to. What do we get them at? 3 or 3.5?
3.5.
That hook pisses me off. But yeah, I think they'll probably win by 7.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. This guy's telling me not to worry.
Tyler Lockett, 20-1 first TD. That's probably one of the ones I like if I want to go to the Raiders side. He's their number 2 receiver tonight, and he will be my props. But that's really it. I don't really like anything else on the board tonight.
Okay. So what are we doing?
Well, I got to give my props. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, give your props. Sorry, I was just going to the Thursday night game.
So I got Tyler Lockett over 2.5 catches. Last game he had 5, and he looks like he's locked in as the team's number 2 now. Yeah. So over 2.5 catches. Dak Prescott over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Prescott had 4 straight games with at least 3 passing TDs before the debacle in Denver. I also like him over 9.5 rushing yards tonight because he's had over 30 in back-to-back games. And I think you can do this on one scramble, especially when Mason Crosby's chasing him down, just going down his throat. Brock Bowers over 73.5 receiving yards. I know he struggled last week against the Broncos, but this is the Broncos, Cam. This is the Dallas Cowboys defense. He might go over 100. And our Bally Bet boost tonight, if you go to Bally Bet and hit the link in the description, the Drew and Stu bet boost is Prescott 10 rushing yards, Prescott 2 touchdowns passing, and Lockett 3 catches, boosted to plus 450.
I like it. Gino likes Lockett because they're old boys from the Shithawk days.
Exactly.
He's a security blanket. He's a suck. Put the thumb. Give it to Lockett. He'll be open. He might not beat you with his speed, but he'll catch the damn ball.
I'm going to be laddering him up to like 8 catches tonight for the viewers. So
Drew, ladders are fun, but remember you can also fall off a ladder. Why don't you just do the regular one and then add a few runs? Don't worry. You're right. You do what you got to do, friendo.
Cam, sometimes I climb the ladder and it does well. Other times I'll fall off the ladder, but it's worth it. It's all about the journey.
You've had a few trips to the ladder where you actually made it up to the roof and made a lot of money.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's funny, one of the props that didn't hit this week, Cam, Jalen Waddle, because he had a case of the dropsies. Finally, the wave came crashing down. Jalen Waddle did not.
By the way, you want to talk about NFL? Investigate Washington for throwing that game.
What was that pick in overtime?
They threw not just that. They had 3 plays where all they had to do was run the ball a couple yards to set up a shorter field goal, and they made crazy hard throws. That game was so set up, and if you say I'm crazy, you're crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
It felt fixed. For sure.
Fixed, manipulated, whatever the hell you want to say. And a guy like Dan Quinn and his staff, if me and anybody other who watches football and understands the rules know that this is nuts and what is happening is insanity, that's all you need to know. Drew, that game, I don't know what was going on with it, but it was like Washington had no business losing that game.
None. I agree with that. All right, Cam. This episode is brought to you by Square. There are certain businesses that make every neighborhood your neighborhood. Could be your favorite pizza spot where you grew up, or like
wings,
the best Italian food across the street, right around the corner from my house, actually. Nothing beats the service or vibe of a nice mom and pop shop. It becomes an extension of your home, and when you support these small businesses, you are supporting your neighborhood. Square is a proud partner of over 4 million of these businesses around the world right now, and you can go to square.com/go/DrewStew to learn more. But before you do, go support your favorite neighborhood spot. You'll be glad you did.
I will, Drew.
Enjoy
$4 beers. That's what's going to happen pretty soon. It's been a very long few days. Shout out to my girlfriend, Lisa, who's recovering from surgery. It was a bad go, a little bit of blood, but she's a tough gal. She'll get through it. But
you got nice mom and pop shops around her condo for sure.
In Toronto, I wouldn't consider them mom and pop shops. They're kind of hot, but they're very good.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the quality, like the funny thing about where we live, Drew, like let's call it out for what is Mississauga or Brampton's kind of like we're cheaper. Let's just find that the same items are a lot cheaper in Peel region than in the city.
That's a statement.
Like, I mean, way cheaper. But anyway, I digress. Shout out and hope everything goes well. But Drew, I'm going to tell you, more often than not, we think about money, and I'm trying to not think about the contest and things like that, but it's just really hard to shake because that money would be so good for me and you for our futures.
Yes, it would. All right, Cam. Thursday Night Football. We will be streaming live on this YouTube channel.
Yes.
The Bills and Texans for Bally Bet, but the spread is 3.5. The Texans are home dogs. CJ Stroud still likely not back because it's a short week and he's still in concussion protocol. I'm hearing word, rumors that he might be out even longer, which means Davis Mills and the Texans are home dogs. Cam, you usually love home dogs, and 80% is on the Buffalo Bills side, which means automatically right off the bat, Drew is going on Houston. I don't want to. I think this could be a good primetime spot for Josh Allen, but I cannot bet with 80% of the public on the Bills. This line should be 5.5. It's only 3.5. They're asking for Buffalo money, Cam. I think Houston could win this game with Davis Mills.
I'm going to take Houston as well. Hopefully, maybe we can switch it. I don't want to be on a show with you cheering for Houston when you're a Buffalo fan. I've noticed you've gone against your team a lot this year more than whatever. It's like I'm like Sam Seahawk, and you're fading Buffalo Bill. And I talk to a lot of Bills fans, and they're talking about the fans. It's more about them going through tables and stuff like that. Step up, Buffalo. Let's go. You know what I mean? I'm not even a Bills fan. I feel like I'm supporting you more than guys like Drew.
They just don't look right, Cam.
It doesn't matter. My team has been horrible for years. I can't put my money
on a team that I don't care if I'm the fan of them. If I think they're going to not cover a spread,
I told you, dude, they were so due against Tampa Bay though. Everyone's on Tampa's nuts. Give me Houston plus 3.5.
Yeah, I just like I said, the rule 80% worked last week with the Chargers and Jags. Let's see if it works.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the Bills won by a field goal.
Yeah, 20-17. I could see that.
23-20
football game.
Yeah, I lean under as well.
Maybe we'll have a crazy under again. I remember the last time we live.
Hey, we made it fun for the listeners with the 17.5 live under 10-7 final. That was the best.
Insane.
Yeah,
all right. Sunday's 1:00 slate starts with the Baltimore Ravens hosting the New York Jets. They're minus 14.5 at home. Cam, the Ravens escaped with a win against the Cleveland Browns. Didn't deserve it, but now they're at home to Justin Fields and the Jets. Do the Ravens put the foot on the throat, or do they struggle to cover?
I don't know if they can, but I'll take them. I wish it was 14 or under. The reason they're making a 14.5 seems like it's not our first rodeo. It seems like the book's trying to find some Jets money and Baltimore played pretty shitty against Cleveland. So there actually could be a 50-50 split in this game. And that's good news for the favorite. Give me Ron Raven, a bird that usually is, in the past, I've told you how smart Ron Raven was, but now I don't know if Ron's into the smelling salts or whatever he's doing, but he's a troubled bird right now, and he needs rehab. And I know what a great way to get out of rehab is beating the Jets.
Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe watching a jet fly over.
Drew, that Edgar Allan Poe reference, that is literally...
Give me Edgar Allan Poe to cover this number by 27. I think they absolutely blow the Jets out of the water.
27 poems by Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes, exactly.
Ron Raven. No, they're gonna win this game 31-6.
I'm thinking something crazy, like 38-10.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I don't know how they cover. And their run defense isn't that great. Now they traded all their good defenders away. I think Derrick Henry's going to run all over them. Give me Ravens to cover this one. Up next, the Colts going to KC, taking on the Chiefs. The Chiefs, minus 3.5. They did not cover for me against Denver. Cam was right. He talked me out of it.
Bob Bronco.
The Chiefs, though, Cam, Colts off a bye. They do not look right, but this is their season, Cam. If they go 5-6, they're legit going to miss the playoffs.
I'm going to tell you something, Drew. This is the old NFL rope-a-dope here. Can't have the playoffs without Mahomes and the Chiefs.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know what? You can. I'm going to take Indianapolis in this spot. I think they're a perfect team to match up with the Chiefs with their defensive line. I remember when Indy wasn't even good. They used to trouble the Chiefs with they terrorized with that defensive line. I think Kansas City wins. They win by 3. The NFL will probably want Kansas City to win. I don't think they care if it's by 3 or 4. That hook's important to me. Give me the horseshoe. I'll take the Indianapolis Colts plus the points. Drew, keep on betting on the Chiefs. People will burn money.
This might be in my minerals, Cam. I love the Chiefs in this spot. The Colts struggle against the Steelers' defensive pass rush. Daniel Jones on the road in Arrowhead with Mahomes needing a win to save his life. This is like must win. This is like a playoff game.
It doesn't matter. They can win by 3. They can win by 3.
I think it's going to be 31-13 Chiefs win. I think the Colts get absolutely smoked.
I won't talk it out of your minerals. It sounds like you want this one in the contest. You sound very confident.
This is going to be a rude awakening for Daniel Jones. Bad spot. I know it's off bye, but it's a very bad spot, Cam. I would love if the Chiefs beat Denver. I would love the Colts here, but they didn't.
I know you like these NFL narratives, but the best is like people just assume the Chiefs are going to be there. Like, yeah,
Mahomes going to be like, hey.
See Mahomes at the end of that game too. He's like pointing to his head. Like,
I know.
Enough, guys. Like enough. I don't want to get in trouble with Chiefs Nation. There's so many guys in your team I like. Brendan in St. Louis, one of the best Chiefs fans, great father. He's a guy I love. I'm just so tired of enough. Stop complaining to the referees.
My only pet peeve with Mahomes, Cam, is he'll be running out of bounds, and right before he gets out of bounds, he takes his shoulder and smokes the defender.
Well, that's up to
the defender can't do that to you because it's 15 yards. It's so ridiculous because the defender's got to slow down and go like this, and then he takes a shoulder.
Don't blame Mahomes. Blame the referees for letting him do his tricks.
No, I agree.
He's just being smart. He's like a wrestler with a foreign object. Good for him. It's up to these guys to know that's his game and figure it out.
But then he does it all the time. It's 15 yards.
I know. Just let him. The thing is, just stay on him. Don't hit him late. Just be on him.
I'm saying they take a shoulder to the chin just for no reason. Where do you think mystery tiebreaker man is on this one?
Oh, his real favorite team, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Correct. 1-0 with the tiebreaker.
1-0 to start the week.
Next, the Pittsburgh Steelers and Mason Rudolph going to Chicago to take on the Bears. Caleb Williams looked meh, but then he turned it on in the fourth quarter when they needed him most against the Vikings.
Give me the Steelers. I don't care. It might be in my minerals. Mason Rudolph will be better than, you heard it here first, Mason Rudolph will be better than Aaron Rodgers. Their offense will, this is the thing about Mason Rudolph, he'll be good for a couple weeks, then this is the Mason Rudolph fresh present, good groceries before they spoil.
You know what he
I'm
is,
telling
Cam?
you.
He's good against bad defenses, which Chicago is really not that great of a defense.
Yeah.
But when they have a really good defense and he's pressured, he's like, uh-oh.
He'll be a green banana this week, but when you leave a banana in the sun, it gets those black spots and turned out what Lisa's did. That's Mason Rudolph. He's good early, bad late. And I'm going to tell you something. Chicago, you could be in a world of hurt because I actually think the Steelers offense is going to be crisp. I think their defense is going to murder Caleb Williams.
Steelers outright. Does the Jalen Warren injury worry you at all?
Yeah, it does because he's also on every one of my fantasy teams. Of course it worries me. I know.
Cam, you know what I did?
I'm getting murdered now.
Sunday morning, 10 a.m., I have Jalen Warren and Gainwell. I dropped Gainwell to add a guy before the 1 o'clocks. Jalen Warren leaves with an ankle injury. I'm like, oh my God, I don't even have his backup anymore. It's just a rookie move.
I know I'm making my fantasy leagues. They think you beat me. I'm basically packing it in. I care about real money.
No, you
now.
beat me. You smoked me last week.
Oh, anyway, this week one of your buddies is killing me. But anyway,
all right. Up next, the Giants going to Detroit to take on the Lions. Jackson Dart should be back, but it's not confirmed, so it might be Jameis Winston again. Lions minus 11.5 at home, indoors. No more 2-glove Goff in the cold. Can't grip the ball. Cam. I don't know how the Giants keep up with the Lions here. This is a lot of points, but I just don't see it.
I agree. Lions, this team is a 6-4 football team. If you guys had coaching with that idiot, Noah Campbell, and I love you too because you're a hard-nosed guy, but to what Drew said, points are good sometimes. And I know we live in this analytics world, but you also, you played football. You were a tight end for the Lions. Points are good. Remember when you had Barry Sanders and Wayne Fonts was your coach? Sometimes you put points on the board. It just gets your team motivated. 3's better than 0. And look what it did. You could have won the game. Stop screwing around. This time they won't have to worry about screwing around because it's the Giants. Detroit by 17.
I think Detroit.
Sorry, you're right, Drew. The more I think about it, I'm like, what are you doing? Take points.
And then he punts in the fourth with 3
minutes left. That's the thing about this guy.
I was like, what? I was like, I haven't seen their punter all game, and now 3
minutes
left in the game.
I'm watching the great cut. I'm going back, and I'm looking at this guy, and I'm going.
Good call, by the way, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, they got a little bit lucky. Montreal was right there, and they fumbled at the 1 yard line. Drew, I hit the under and Saskatchewan because of that one play. Got lucky. By the way, I won women's golf too. I won Lynn Grant 30-1, and I had her at 90-1, but I only had $5 left. $450, buddy. Not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good, eh?
All right. The New England Patriots, Cam.
Yes.
Going to Cincinnati, take on the Bengals. Joe Flacco. It might be Burrow. If it's Burrow, I love it, but I don't know.
I'll take Cincinnati with Flacco.
Really?
You think New England's just going to cover every week? When are they going to stub their toe? You tell me there, Edgar Allan Poe. When do they stub their toe?
I don't know. It's just the Bengals defense is so bad. Like
it's horrid. It's horrid. But if Joe Burrow starts and you're giving me 7.5 at home,
you're laughing. But it's likely he comes back next week against the Ravens. Is the same?
They're 3-7. Why don't you just know what? Shut them down. You're done.
But Cam, the AFC North is so bad. If they win a couple games here, they're right back in the race. Especially with the Baltimore game next week.
If they win this game, they're alive. That's
what I mean. So maybe he rushes himself back to playing this one.
You want to talk about seasons? You're talking about the Chiefs. I'm talking about these guys. I'll take the Bengals right now. I need more injury reports, but I'm not laying 7.5 with New England on the
I'll go on the Bengals with you because that is a lot of points. They can easily cover. I mean, the Steelers covered by 10 against the Bengals last week. And Drake May is one of the best deep ball throwers in the league, which Bengals struggle to cover. So I could see them scoring 5 touchdowns, but let's take the Bengals and the points.
I just realized something. The next game on the list is what you're going to. It's my team versus my disease. What the hell is going on? I forgot it was this week. It's Seattle at Tennessee.
Seattle at Tennessee. The Titans are plus 13 home dogs. Cam, the Titans are done covering. I think Seattle's angry after that loss. They're a better road team than home team, which we've been over. I don't think Tennessee is going to score a single point in this game. 0. Donut. If you can bet the 0 points, bet it because I think the Titans get shut out at home. I'm calling Seattle 27-0.
I want to take Seattle so bad. That is so many points. It is so many points.
It's not. It's the Titans, Cam.
I'll take Seattle because they're my team, but I told you last week about Tennessee. Do you know Tennessee, for a 1-9 team, they're 4-6 ATS?
Well, yeah, because they're getting double digits every week.
Well, what's Minnesota? The next game, they're 4-6. It's the same shit. Oh, they suck. It doesn't matter. We're about covering spreads.
Yep.
That's the whole thing. I'll take Seattle for now. I'm not confident laying 13, Drew, but they're better on the East Coast, as you mentioned.
I'm very confident in this.
Talk to your boy Meany. He's getting this is your stag game. Like, is Meany cheering for the Shithawks too? No, he's an Eagles fan. He's on Tommy Titan. But anyway, who cares? We're taking Seattle.
I don't think we'll be sober enough to care about which side.
No, you're right. Oh, you'll care about your. Hey, we covered 13. Yeah, have another.
Cam, this might be in my contest picks. Fair warning. I don't know if you don't like it, but I think Seattle's going to smoke them.
You are your own man, Drew. It's a lot of points. I will take Seattle for now with hesitation.
The Vikings going to Green Bay to take on the Packers. NFC North matchup. 4-6 Vikings against the 6-3-1 Packers. Packers -6. Is this a bounce back spot for the Vikings, Cam, or the Packers are going to blow them
out? I'm done. The Packers. You want to talk about ATS shitholes? 3-7.
Yep.
They're worse than Minnesota. Give me Minnesota +6. That was a horrible game last week. Divisional game, they get up for it. Green Bay does not have the capabilities right now, the way they're playing, to literally cover against anybody.
Cam, their offense is better with Malik Willis.
I'm telling you.
He came in and I was like, oh, okay.
You know what? Minnesota's the play. And I know you hate Noodle Arm McCarthy, but I'm going to tell you something. Bet Green Bay. This team will break your heart. They'll literally, you'll open up your wallet. You think there's brown ones. Mothballs come out. Minnesota. They're bad covering. Green Bay's worse. Give me Vinny Viking, man. This is the ultimate bounce back spot. This might make my minerals because these are the games that stick out to me. The ones that people don't want.
Here, Cam, because it's gonna be cold and outdoors, and
Who
I don't
cares?
think alarm.
What Minnesota can't? A guy played at Michigan, Drew. It's not like he played at New Mexico.
You know why they won? Because of their defense, not because of him.
I get it.
Give me love in the Packers to cover this number. I think it'll be close to this number, like 23-14. Like it's gonna be close.
I'm taking Minnesota.
Where do you think Mr. Tiebreaker Man is on this one?
Green Bay.
Incorrect on Minnesota with you.
Wow,
so 1-1 on the spreads.
Wow. Okay, I think is there some kind of stat when we disagree? Like I win those games. This is the thing we need to do for next time. When we disagree with Bagman, Mystery Man's tiebreaker picks, I want to see like how it does. So when we disagree, what the number is against the spread, and maybe we can use that as a trend moving forward.
I don't mind that. I'll figure that out.
Yeah, we will.
The Jags going to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett still starting at quarterback. Trevor Lawrence and the Jags blew out the Chargers. Yet again, thought it was going to be revenge for the playoff loss 2 years ago. It was not. The Chargers looked like crap. They lost more offensive linemen. Herbert didn't look good. But Trevor Lawrence and the Jags look good, Cam. They ran it all over them. Can they go into Arizona and win this game by 3?
Please start.
I like the Cardinals here. I think the Cardinals are going to win this game.
So do I. This game has got Jaguars.
Damn, I'm the Cardinals hater. Everyone's like, Drew hates the Cardinals.
No, Drew, I'm telling you, if you have stones, you put this one in the contest picks. Who's betting Arizona at 2.5?
My issue, Cam, is Trevor Lawrence loves playing in the stadium. Back to Clemson.
Drew, it's in Arizona, is it not?
Yeah.
So he won one national championship. He played in friggin' South Carolina.
I'm saying he won a national title in the stadium.
It doesn't matter. What? Oh, remember the time I played once in the stadium and I did good. Listen there, Edgar Allan Poe. I know you got a lot of references and angles this week. Fucking protractor. Give me the fact that you're on the Cardinals I love it, Drew. Cardinals. Oh my God. Look, here it is. Here's Mr. NFL fan. Oh, the Jaguars? They murdered the Chargers. San Francisco, they killed those stupid birds. There's no way Arizona can win this game. Why aren't you posting a 3.5?
Yeah.
Why aren't you posting a 3.5? Sorry, I'm not right all the time, but I'm going to tell you, it's not my fucking first rodeo.
Does it worry you that the Cards are 1-4 ATS at home?
Yeah, everything worries me about the Arizona Cardinals. As I said, Drew, I'm a worrier, but I'll take Arizona 2.5 chirps. Everybody and their mother's going to be on Jacksonville. I'm surprised it's only 55%. The world's going to be on them come game time. Give me Arizona.
I agree with that.
Okay, next game. Let's rock.
Next game, the Cleveland Browns going to Vegas to take on the Raiders. I hope it's Dylan Gabriel. If it's not and it's Shedeur Sanders, this is going to be a world of hurt. Vegas was rumored to take Shedeur in the draft, and they did not. 3 points. Raiders getting at home.
What do you think? This game's hard.
I'm going to take the Browns blind just because I think Dylan Gabriel will be back, and I think their defense can keep it within 3. But I don't like it. There will be $0 of my real money on this.
I'll take here's the thing. I love the Browns at home because their defense plays.
Yes.
On the road, it's one of those things where Garrett's going to go, you know what?
They haven't covered a spread yet this season on the road. They're 0-5 ATS.
I'm going to take the Raiders.
Oh, switching.
Drew, and you know that this game's got, for me, Cleveland Brown written all over it. But you know what? Especially if Dallas fucking thumps the Raiders tonight. Here's the thing about Cleveland. I know Sanders, he'll throw some picks. One thing about the Raiders.
If Sanders is starting, I'm switching my pick to the Raiders.
He could do a couple good things. He can run a little bit, but Max Crosby might, murder him. And he'll get scared and, put up a couple bad balls. Yeah, I'm on the Raiders. I don't like, and the fact that they posted a Raiders 3 instead of 2, look at these lines. They're trying.
It's Trap City.
Dude, it's Grenade City, and I'm trying to avoid many grenades. Give me the Raiders,
do you think
please.
Mystery tiebreaker man is on this one.
Raiders.
Correct.
Yay! I can't be under 500.
Next,
oh no!
Your Kirk Cousins Atlanta Falcons without Drake London, Darnell Mooney, no receiver. Going to the Saints to take on New Orleans as home dogs.
Saints. That one. This one's for you, Mikey. Shuckin' oysters. Buck a shuck. New Orleans. Bye week. Getting one. Frank Falcon. Shit. Losing to Carolina. New Orleans. Bad football team. Don't care. They're at home with a young quarterback fired up on a bye week. Hopefully they got some tricks up their sleeve. Give me the Saints +1.
Cam, weirdly, I think this is going to be the Kirk Cousins legacy game where he comes out and throws 6 touchdowns, and everyone's like, "Is Cousins back? Is he worth all this money?"
Well, that's a narrative. If it's right, good on you. I'm not buying into it.
I'm taking the Falcons -2.5. I think if Penix and Leonard are healthy, this would be 5.5 or so.
I'm seeing 1. I'm seeing 1, Drew.
Well, it's 2.5 right now on Bally.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was on something else looking at the numbers on cover. Sorry. I apologize.
Yes. So, Cam, I do think that Kirk Cousins and these guys can beat these guys outright.
Okay.
I have to win by.
I get 2.5 with the Saints. Even better. Thanks, Bally's.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm there.
I thought it was already going to man is on this one.
Frank Falcon.
Incorrect. On the Saints.
Sammy Saint 2-2. This week is tough.
This week is tough. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles and their offense that looks like absolute dog poop, and they can't win, but their defense keeps them in games. 4.5 point favorites on the road in Dallas. The Cowboys home dogs, Cam, 2-2 ATS at home. Eagles 4-1 ATS on the road. NFC East matchup. This is probably their season on the line for the Dallas. I want to take Dallas so bad.
So do I.
But their defense is so bad.
I'm taking Dallas subject to change. I think I'm looking at the Eagles going, you're an 8-2 team. You're 8-2 AT, like 7-3 ATS. Bullshit. Like, this is ridiculous. How are these? How's this team covering numbers? No, they did good. Like, they should. Like,
I mean, their defense looks really good.
It's ridiculous. Just give me Dallas plus 4.5. This could be changed. You know what the thing is? The problem.
I gotta take Philly here, Cam. I have to. I can't trust.
You're
the Dallas
right.
defense.
You know what? Actually, Philadelphia in better conditions other than outdoors, like on a fast carpet. That's bad.
Like, remember them against the Vikings? They threw 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like, this might be that 2.0.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this game.
But
I'll take Dallas for now. We can change it on Thursday's show.
All right, where do you think Mystery Tiebreaker Man is on this one?
Mystery Tiebreaker Man is definitely flying with the birds.
Correct.
Thank
3
you.
2.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, I thought I was going to have my first losing bagman season here with the Tiebreaker Man. He's going to have to come on and give us some free samples of what he pimps.
Tampa Bay going to LA, take on the Rams. Baker Mayfield going to his old stomping grounds.
Here we go.
Rams minus 6.5. Tampa Bay 2 straight losses.
This
is like
Tampa Bay.
They want to stay in this division race, Cam. This is huge for Seattle, huge for Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
You like Tampa plus 6.5?
Bay. Tampa Bay could win this game. I know the Rams won their defense. Sam Darnold threw 4 picks against these guys, and they found a way. You know what, Rams? You got lucky. I'll tell you one thing about Tampa Bay. Coming off a loss to Buffalo, a couple bad turnovers, they still put up points in this game. You know what? Be careful. Tampa Bay is the play. I'm going to take Tampa Bay plus 6.5 yards. And I'm telling you, Drew, this could be a mineral pick. You know what I like this week? The pillage theme. People who pillage. Vikings, Buccaneers, Raiders.
And Steelers.
Give me Tampa Bay. And Steelers are more of a.
No, but
that's the working class.
Put an A instead of E. They're stealing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, okay, they're stealing. By the way, the teams that start with B cover all the Bears, Broncos,
Bills.
There was another one too. Oh, but the Buccaneers lost to the Bills. That's 2 B's. Okay, sorry. I'll go through my theories again. Give me Tampa Bay plus 6.
I like the Bucs as well, Cam. I think it's too many points in divisional matchup.
Yes.
Oh, it's not a divisional matchup. NFC South and NFC West. Not a divisional matchup. But I think it's going to be close. 2 contenders. Tampa Bay needs this win, Cam, to stay in the division race.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina right there now. Those Panthers.
Right there.
They win the division, Cam. That'd be crazy, the Carolina Panthers. But I think the Tampa Bay can win this game outright, so give me them plus 6.5 like Cam. Great Sunday nighter for once. Now, Monday Night Football, the San Francisco 49ers hosting the Carolina Panthers. Almost 80% of the public is already on San Fran, Cam, which means I automatically got to go to Carolina. Am I crazy?
No.
Plus 6.5?
I'm taking
Carolina can win this game. Am I going insane?
I'm going to know you're not insane. Well, then I'm in the asylum with you. Carolina, Cam's Cats, they played great against Atlanta last week. San Francisco, big win against Arizona, but who cares? Now everyone's going to be on their nuts because of a great win, and I'm going to take Carolina plus the points, please. Give me the Cats, 6.5 pers.
Cam, I think Carolina can win this football game.
I actually, if you think they're going to win, they can win the game. You put them in minerals because they're getting 6.5.
It's just why are so many people already blind betting San Fran because they blew it?
Because they look great and they're getting guys back. But Carolina is a real dog. They grind and dogfight.
Are they the most disrespected 6-5 team in a long time?
Yes.
Like everyone's it's still the 1-9 Panthers. It's still no, they're 6-5. They're a decent.
The thing about the Panthers is now they got a couple, like even Leggett, who does crazy stuff. See that catch he made, Drew? Like all the times he did bad things, he did a good thing. McMillan looks good. Dowdle looks awesome.
Bryce Young looks way better than last
year. Bryce Young makes a couple. He'll do but he's still growing. He'll do some dumb things, but he'll do a hell of a lot more smart things. And that defense is underrated.
I just think it's a lot closer than people think. Like 20.
I agree.
20.
I agree.
So yeah, give me Carolina plus 6.5. Too many points. I would love a 7, but we'll see if we get there. Hopefully people keep betting San Fran. They give us a 7 or 7.5. If we get a 7.5, that'd be amazing.
Oh, I know. I agree.
All right. Getting to our best bets of the week, our gold, silver, and bronze selections. Cam, would you like to start with your bronze or would you like me to?
Yeah, I'd like you to. I'm still working on a couple things here.
I am going with the Raven, Edgar Allan Poe, minus 14.5 against the Jets. I think they win this game by 40. Give me the Baltimore Ravens minus 14.5 as my bronze. Huge spread. I just don't see how the Jets keep this close.
I'm going to go with the Arizona Cardinals as my bronze, as the trapdoor special of the week. Like Jacksonville. It's funny. Jacksonville was involved in a trapdoor last week, and now Arizona, the cat will fall in the trap. That's the thing, and the bird will fly away. So I'm going to take Arizona plus 2.5 chirps, please.
All right, I like it, Cam.
Thank you.
I like when Cam goes for these shitty teams because
that's more my style.
You got your mojo.
Oh, I got another one for you. You ready for this one?
Your silver. All right, go for it.
Silver. And know what the best is? My number is plus 2.5, 3 all fucking day. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers with Mason Rudolph plus 2.5 to beat the Bears outright. As a mineral selection. Am I nuts? No, these picks are nuts, but they seem to be
my
working.
silver is one that Cam doesn't like, but I like it anyway. The Kansas City Chiefs minus 3.5 at home in Arrowhead against Daniel Jones and the Colts. The new darling of the NFL is going to go into Arrowhead and get punched in the mouth. Give me Mahomes to save their season and win by 7 to 10 points. Drew, silver is the Chiefs.
And we're going to be on one game together. I'll go, since Drew, I didn't know he read books. All he thought he did was watch hockey, bet sports, and be a good father. He is a good father, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Drew does a lot of good things. But the fact that he knew Edgar Allan Poe was a real shocker because he doesn't know most bands. But
that Simpsons episode is one of the best ones ever.
Yes, it actually is pretty good. I'm going to take Drew 14.5 poems with Ron Raven, too. This one's for Edgar Allan Poe, for people who are literate, who watch our show and read. I will take the Ravens. It's them. If you like two favorites, the Lions and Ravens are my two favorites. Let's go with the Ravens to shut down. They better, here's the thing. They got to turn it up and, embarrass a team and start getting some confidence rolling. So I'll take them. It's a crazy. What's the line, Drew?
14.5.
Wow. Know what? I'll still do it. I'm taking Baltimore.
Cam, I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. This should not be this many points. Give me Carolina as my golden back-to-back weeks. San Fran on Monday night. I think the Panthers keep this way too close to this to be 6.5. Give me the Panthers to, like Cam says, plus 6.5.
Down boy. Yeah, no, the Panthers are going to be a mean cat. Drew, honestly, if we had extra
Seattle
minerals,
was my fourth mineral would be Seattle.
Seattle. You like Seattle? What other games do we like? There was another one we both liked. The Lions?
The Lions, yeah, the big spreads. And you like the Bengals. I thought that was going to be one of your minerals.
Yeah, I'm kind of, I still like it.
Or Mr. Shuck against Kirk Cousins.
I know what? I like the Raiders and the Saints too, but I'll slow down my roll for a bit. So okay, good. These are extra things, and Vegas Raiders. Cool.
All right, Cam, before we get out of here, TD parlay for tonight quickly. Give me 3 guys to score. I'll pick one, you pick one. You pick 2. Give me 2 guys.
2 guys to score tonight. Give me Brock Bowers.
Okay.
Give me, what about Pickens?
I like Pickens, and then
Pickens, you take another guy.
I will go with Jake Ferguson.
Cool.
So Pickens, Bowers, and Jake Ferguson, 13-1 on Bally Bet. Come bet our Drew and Stew Anytime TD parlay tonight with us. And if you use code Drew and Stew on Bally Bet, you get a 100% profit boost every week when you sign up, Cam, which means this 13-1 parlay can be 26-1 with use code Drew and Stew when you sign up. And plus, you get your $50 in bonus bets when you bet $5. So, Drew and Stew, Cam, code Drew Stew. Get that 100% profit boost. I will be playing this with my 26-1.
A little sprinkle on Blue tonight, Drew. That name's sticking out to me for some reason.
You're my boy, Blue. You know that
you're my boy, Blue. Yeah, well, you know what? It's time to unleash the rookie. He was a great, talented running back with the Longhorns, playing for the Dallas Cowboys.
Little,
but if he's gone, if he gets in the bye-bye. So I'm just going to say I think Blue's going to go over his numbers tonight. That's my opinion.
All right, let's hope he does. Click like, click subscribe. Please rate and review on audio platforms. Let us know what your favorite bets are for this week below. Give us some questions for Cam for Thursday's show.
Oh, yeah, I love questions.
And Cam, Thursday Night Football, we will be streaming live on the STPN YouTube channel. Bills, Texans. Hopefully, maybe I switch to the Bills just because we're on the stream. But
I don't know. No, we got to worry about money. And last time, it might have been the lowest scoring game of the year. But hell, we had a good time.
Yes, we did. All right, we will see you guys on Thursday. Thanks, everybody.